Okay, really quickly guys, obviously I didn't speak a lot at the end of the last reaction and I may regret that because obviously I can't speak about it now, but I've gone straight to the next episode the day after with very little editing time. So here we are guys with the next episode and a lot to think about. Now, the reason I'm talking to you now is because I've had one little addition that I want to get out across before any of this. And that is in terms of like DNA identity. We've just found out in the last episode that she's related to someone. We don't know yet, and I'm not sure I'm going to find out right at the start of the episode. But the point is, she's related to someone, and eventually I'm going to figure out who that is, right? Now, I theorized that it could be a couple people. I said I'm going to be annoyed if it's Kate, but there's someone that I theorized way back in like episode 2 or something that I thought that she could be related to, in a sense. And I didn't say related to this person specifically, I said connected to. John Corbett. Now the reason I'm bringing him up is because of his situation, how he was separated from his family, he got separated to Liverpool or wherever he was, and then she got separated. Obviously she's got a like Scottish accent, right? So maybe she was a part of that same family and separated for the same reasons. Now they've all come back together. Maybe there's something to do with that past. That means that they are physically roped back in.
Joe Davison's DNA matching this individual.
Whoa.
They're blood relatives.
Come on, show me. Show me. Don't delay this. Don't delay this. Oh, you freaking would delay it.
Unfortunately, there's no CCTV in here.
Oh, no CCTV.
For Christ's sake.
It wasn't your fault, sir.
He needed to
The prison
stay.
gave me a lead. Gail Vella was digging into Lawrence Christopher.
Oh, look at that look. Whoa.
Doesn't look like him.
Jesus Christ.
Just the first batch, Mum. The ones we could find online.
Keep me updated.
Mum.
Boss, you got a minute? Sorry, Kate, not now.
Wow. And she's cold shouldering her. Surely Kate realised that Ryan's
DSU Davidson travelled by
infiltrated
car
somehow.
from Hill, arriving at her home address at 2017 this evening.
Steve,
Come on, Steve.
thank you for
And
coming
Kate as
here.
well.
This is by far the safest location for you right now. Did the SFC authorise you to carry a concealed firearm? Good. Given what we've learned about Ryan Pilkington, you have to look after yourself. So,
The surveillance team report they're unable to observe activity from within the property.
You've put Joe under surveillance. Why?
We've examined
being stalked.
DSU Davidson's family history.
Oh, here we
Her
go.
personnel file gives next of kin as Samantha Davidson.
Davison's DNA is a partial match for Tommy Hunter.
Oh,
worth it.
shoot.
There's an unusually high percentage match and runs of homozygosity.
Oh my God.
I often feel that you formed the view that Davidson isn't bent, Kate.
I didn't even... Bro, you know what really annoys me about that? I have been talking about Tommy Hunter non-stop. And people are like, gee, calm down about Tommy Hunter, like, relax. She's bloody related to him. Bro, like, I'm still... I don't know, man. I don't know. For God's sakes, that's mental. I thought it was going to be Corbett, or it was going to be in relation to that previous, you know, his mum or something along those lines, you know. That is mental. So is Tommy Hunter her father? So neither are you. Wow. And I always theorise about Tommy Hunter being alive still, but I don't know, I'm not sure I'm convinced now.
We serve the public, not politicians. And it is high time we took back control.
Steve knows exactly that. It's
Policing
bullshit.
should be left to those who know best.
Good of you to see me, sir.
No need to call me sir anymore. The chief's thrown me under a bus. Do nothing, I'm weakened. Fire him, I lose the support of rank and file officers. I'm resigning.
Wow.
And why is the chief doing this?
I've been fighting his plan to scale back AC-12.
Oh, wow.
Frankly, it's not
Bro,
been
what did I
easy.
say about him turning
You've been a
around?
bull in a china shop.
Oh my God.
It's down to you now, Ted.
When he was looking down the
And what at the time
staircase,
you
I said to you, please come round. I see something in him. Come on. And he basically like, come on, Ted, full force ahead. Oh, he's looking at the money. I think we already know what the money is, right? So like... What's Steve going to do about this, if anything?
I carried out an unlawful search. You understand why?
Come on, Steve.
In this property.
Merseyside.
So where's it come from?
Forensic
Ted.
analysis gives a 99.9% probability the banknote comes from the same batch as £50,000 found last year in the bedroom of the Edge Park Hotel. 50 grand the gaffer was duped into accepting and intended to return.
Yeah.
Shit.
At the time, there was an allegation the true amount had been 100 grand.
And what are they going to do about it? Nothing, man. Don't do anything. Come on, he's your mate. Like, I mean, that sounds really weird that I'm saying that. It's only gone to a good person.
Look, Steph, I'm still at work. I can't really talk right now. I'll call you when I get a chance, okay?
Oh, I feel bad for him, man. Because I actually genuinely like her. Genuinely like her. And I can genuinely see them together, you know? I can't believe Kate's now playing second. I knew she was going to come round, man. Imagine Kate tries to save her. It'll be quite cool, because we don't know why she's in and why she's doing what she's doing. She could have been manipulated from day one. Day one.
I think we might have located the OCG workshop.
That's great.
Look, given the problem we've had with leaks, I'd like to
Found
brief
the-
the
found
entire
the
team
workshop,
straight away,
apparently.
with your permission, of course.
The location
Was he just gonna be
is
Gail's
Lockside
killer?
Yard, an industrial estate in Moss Heath. We need to move quick and ensure complete security on comms.
Plus, I'd like all officers to surrender their phones. Phones?
Whoa. Surely Pilkington's not stupid enough to use... Like, sure, he looks like he hesitant to give a smartphone, but...
Nobody leaves these rooms except myself and D.I. Fleming. Carry on.
Whoa.
What now, Kate?
Boss, there's something I need to tell you.
Come on, Kate.
Mr. Pilkington, you with us?
Wow, Pilkington, Kate, Joe. We're just staying put.
Mike India 20 received. Mike India 20 sit rep.
Oh, look at Pilkington.
20 premises entered and secured. No workshop detected.
Oh my god. And they get... Oh, is the point to get surveillance on him?
We'll move on to the other sites.
All the sites.
Kate informed me 3 locations matched the criteria. This was
3
the nearest.
locations.
I'm sorry, Chris, but I was worried about potential leaks. Chris, you
They're trying to
call
make him panic, aren't they? Or maybe them panic. I tell you, I haven't trusted him.
MIT vehicle with me.
Imagine it's
I'll
them.
brief on route.
Jesus Christ.
We had a visual with Pilkington making a call via concealed burner.
Received.
Yeah, so there you go.
Site 3.
Well, the thing is, they don't really need evidence that he's dodgy because they already know he's going to be dodgy.
Receiving.
That wait, is this the guy that gave thing the burners? Am I seeing that right?
Moving.
My boy Steve suits a cap, you know. Whoa. Is it really armed officers? Well, so do they shoot? Do they have weapons?
Get the defib.
It's resuscitating them.
Repeat.
Dude, let me just say
Shots
something. Imagine that is like... Because you know how we keep talking about how there's corruption in AC-12? Imagine Pilkington's made the call, they've arrived. Maybe, I don't know, imagine it's the police officers that are shooting them because they're worried they're going to talk, or there's something like, I don't know, like tying off loose ends, because if they know it, feel like they're exposed, then they can try and cover that up. Like, that's just... Oh.
Yeah, I not AC-12.
So they're going location by location by location.
Operation. What the hell are you doing here? Get those people back!
We'll start recess and see what...
All right, guys, stand down.
He is the
Surrender
guy.
yourself for full forensic recovery.
Oh. The thing is I actually want her to do the right thing. She's a great police officer when she's doing the right thing, right?
Chris, as soon as the casualties have been evacuated, cordon off this unit and bring in a full forensic
Damn
deployment.
it.
She had plenty of time to tip off the OCG,
Okay.
and she didn't. As far as I'm concerned,
That's the thing,
proof
she's
she's not
trying to
them.
play good and bad. Well, she's trying to play good in a bad situation.
White Rock, where the workshop just happened to be located.
Now, Pilkington has inside information. You can be sure of that. But I can guarantee you, if we bring him in now, he will say nothing,
Yeah.
and we will be left holding a sprat when we should have landed a mackerel. The 4th man put him there. Now, we are so close.
Yeah.
So
That's the
close.
thing.
And that is why we are going to keep Ryan Pilkington under
Ted's
surveillance.
logic here is so
And he
dangerous,
will
but it
lead
could
us
pay
to the
off,
big
man.
fish.
The
Do
risk
I
is
make
so
myself
high.
clear?
And he's obviously got the last say. But, like,
Sir.
In this situation, what's funny is Arnott's usually the one who goes, we need to go head on first. He's the one this time saying this is too big a step.
We've never been closer to finding who killed Gail and who plotted her murder. Well done, everyone. Get to it.
Boss.
Bro, just the standoff. He's gonna end up killing her, man. Like, just you can just see in his face. Hold on, do I recognise this person? I feel like I recognise him, but I'm just struggling with... I do know him, don't I? Do I? Maybe not.
Marcus Thurwell's name came up in connection with the Sandsview Boys' Home. It was before your time.
Gail Villa interviewed the PCC about this. She wanted to know why there hadn't been a public inquiry.
So there's one case that could be
A
it.
social worker named Oliver Stevens-Lloyd tried to report the abuse. The SIO was Marcus Thurwell.
So you've investigated Thurwell before?
By the time of our inquiry in 2015, Thurwell had taken early retirement, believed to be living in Spain.
Oh, so no, maybe not then.
Spanish
Maybe I don't
authorities were
recognise
able
him.
to capture a surveillance image for us.
Pause time. So basically, Steve's looking into that whole sexual assault issue of like all the corrupt officers and like the young boys in the boys' home, and it's all connected to that again, right? And they've got another suspect who was in Spain on holiday or something, which I thought I recognised, but maybe not. Maybe I just recognise him as the actor. I feel like I haven't paused it like at all.
I wonder if Gail discovered the link between Thurwell and the Lawrence Christopher case.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe she was interested in Fairbank too.
Find out.
Maybe she found out someone else though, because I feel like that's still not enough. I don't know, I get the vibe that that's not enough, because then why aren't Steve and all of them, why haven't they been murdered? You know, that's one thing that does confuse me a little bit.
Steve Arnott claimed AC-12 happened to be at White Rock because they were tracking the OCG men.
Wow, she's
Yeah.
suspecting her. I
As
knew
well as
she would.
informing you of the 3 possible sites, I informed AC-12.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to harm your career, Kate. It's best if you request a transfer. I'm sure AC-12 would take you back.
Well, she's protecting her, man. That's the thing.
You've
She's
been distant
protecting
with me for
her.
days. Is this personal? I respectfully decline. I'm not leaving.
Wow. But she's trying. No, she's trying to protect her, man. Or it's Pilkington trying to force Kate out. Ugh. The thing is, I can see a good side to her. A really good side to her, man.
Gail Vella made a request to interview him last year.
Oh,
It was
wow.
set for September 11th, but never took place, as she was murdered the night before.
She was murdered the night before she was supposed to be in...
Call himself
Wow.
G.I. Steve Arnott. Was it DS when you
Has
last
he
saw me?
really, really declined
I don't mean to be rude.
mentally?
I get very mixed up.
We've got some
Nah,
questions.
wasn't he trying to fake his illnesses
Okay.
last time? Wasn't that the whole point?
I should know the face. Sorry.
The thing is, right,
was
is we know this guy. We know in the past he's lied through his teeth or whatever he has left of them.
Boys in care abused by Del Roach and his cronies, including you.
Oh,
There were complaints to police, but you made sure they went nowhere, so those kids just carried on suffering.
Steve. Wow. So maybe he is genuinely
Sir.
declining significantly.
You want him to remember what he did. To acknowledge his crimes.
Yeah.
Why is there so much suspicious music surrounding her? I can sort it, give me... Come on! Bro, I'm calling this, man. She's gonna try and save Kate. Unless I'm just viewing this so wrong and time's up. Get rid of her. Oh, is this bait? Jesus Christ. I take it she means like get rid of her as in like... As long as it's my last job. Bro, you're on a hook. Definitely. Oh. You're on a hook. You're on a hook.
She requested face-to-face interviews with a number of inmates. Manish Prasad, Harry Baines. She
Oh,
did the
wow.
same at Brenter's prison with Ross
She was
Huntley,
interviewing
Tina
all of
Tranter,
them.
and Jane Cafferty.
Makes sense, all officers with past links to organised corruption.
She even put in a request to witness protection to interview Jill Bigelow and Lisa McQueen. It was still going through the pipeline at the time of her death.
Wow.
You want to talk about rats? Ask your boss.
Ask your boss.
Superintendent Hastings,
He's not a rat.
you lost me.
Not
He
a
told me
rat.
there was a rat in our crew. And that rat turned out to be an undercover copper.
Oh! So Ted did tell him that. Wait, didn't we already know this? Wait, my brain.
I
think I found the real reason the gaffer gave 50 grand to Steph Corbett.
Was it to silence her? Imagine that. No, there's no way. Imagine that rather than just to help her.
Yeah, we need to talk.
I'll let you know the details later.
Ah, bro, she better help. She better save her, not. And you know what makes me even more sad is if she does something to Kate. Like, you have to just feel like you always have to feel bad for the people that are like trapped because they don't have a freaking choice. But the thing she doesn't realise is if she does this last job, she's not out.
I think Gail Vella could only have been murdered to protect someone involved in the original Lawrence Christopher inquiry. Which means that officer still wields a high level of influence over the OCG. He's still important enough to warrant the fallout from killing someone as high profile as Gail Vella.
Huh.
Thurwell.
I don't know if this is relevant, but I've been looking into other members of Thurwell's team. All the officers that were involved in the Lawrence Christopher murder.
All officers involved in the original inquiry. Show me these faces, man. Show me these faces.
Detective Constable Ian Buckles.
Oh, it's not him. Bro, if they make it him, I'm gonna be fuming.
Inspector Philip Osborne.
My theory. Oh gosh, was her. Well, I was wondering where she was.
Superintendent Hastings.
Failed miserably last time. What do you want?
Sorry to barge in on you like this.
Now let me just say one thing. Right at the end of last season, she was in conversations with that right at the top lady and she was sort of threatening her. That sort of makes you think, oh my god, could she... I still don't think so. I think she's on a string as well. And I think the top person... Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going, man. I can't pause it now. I can't pause it now. Enough of that.
I gave orders a short while ago for all AC-12 surveillance operations to be suspended immediately.
God's sakes.
Protest. I have
Of
officers
course,
in the
man.
field.
This is
We
so
are
important for us and they're going to do this
breaking
now.
open Operation Lighthouse and OCG involvement in Gail Vella's murder.
Surely she learnt last time. Come on. It's Battle of the Bosses, but the thing is the thing I don't like about her is she almost seems like she's there not to do her job, but to show up the other gaffer, to show up the other team. Like, look at me, I'm the big bad, you know?
Sorry, Kate. Change of plan. I don't feel comfortable meeting somewhere so public.
Oh, I've just got here. Happy to wait.
I'll text you an address when I think of somewhere better.
Call AC-12 right now, man. And she better have her firearm still, for God's sakes. Oh.
Good work.
Like I said, she doesn't have a choice, man. The fact that she's going here is actually really stupid, in my opinion. Like, why would you do this? Look at the location. Does this not look suspicious to you?
Steve, I just wondered if the surveillance team had reported anything suspicious on Joe's obs.
Surveillance just got pulled.
What? Why?
Oh.
AC-12's been cut back and merged. Carmichael's taking command.
Listen, Steve, I'm going to forward you an address. Joe asked to meet me in the city centre and she's last minute changed her mind. She's got me in some lorry park.
Send it, send it.
Yeah, me phone. That's an order.
And she wants the phone. Oh my. Drive off, drive off, drive off. Bro, she's like a shark.
Let's not hang around here, Joe. We'd rather be indoors with a glass of wine.
I'm sorry, Kate.
Joe.
I'm so sorry.
Don't.
What's going on?
Should have put in for that transfer.
Put the gun down. Stop trying to act like a big man. You're a little boy.
Try asking
Don't.
John Corbett. Try asking Monique Bindra.
So he's done all of that.
There's going to be blood and gunshot powder all over you. AC-12 were watching the workshop. They saw you make the call to the OCG. They've been tracking
Come
you
on,
both.
Kate.
You're never going to get away with this.
Christ's sakes, Joe, you set me off. Don't move!
Drop the gun! I've done my bit.
You don't want to test
I don't have
him.
to stay here and watch. One more chance. No!
Stop it now!
Drop the fucking...
Ah. They're both freaking shot, man. I hate this show. I can't. Oh my god! Every single time, man, I want to watch another one. But then again, the thing is, I can't watch the next one. I've got time right now. But if I watch the next one, there's no way there's going to be a cliffhanger not as big as that before the last episode, man. There is not a chance in freaking hell. Oh my... Okay, so shots fired, 2 shots. Is it from the same gun? Aren't they trained to shoot twice or something? Well, we know Kate's not going to be dead. Like, it's the same as when Steve fell down the stairs. Like, you know he's not going to be dead. The problem is if Pilkington dies, like, that's just annoying because we need him. We needed him to... The fact that Joe's gone and done that as well, man, like, I can understand why, because she feels trapped, but they're not going to let you go. The minute she gets home, it's going to be da-da-da-da-da, you know? And the thing is, right, is I'm still not even that annoyed at her because I know why she's done it. And obviously we have to think, like, obviously there's a bigger picture. We don't know why she was roped in the first place. Maybe she's stuck for a good reason. Maybe she was never ever bent. But then what do you do in a situation like that? It's basically fight or die, right? So yeah, that's the bloody cliffhanger. And I think the only other notable thing that's more annoying about this whole thing is the fact that, one, Steve wasn't able to stay on a call with Kate because he's in a situation with this other lady, Shark Tale or whatever. She's obviously trying to show up Ted. She's trying to prove a point, and like, now, so Kate's basically by herself. She's been asked to go to this place, which I'm surprised she actually did. I'm surprised she stayed there as well. Like, what the hell? Funnily enough, surveillance was pulled just before, so there's no surveillance on him anymore. Kate doesn't know his movements. Kate doesn't know where he is. Kate doesn't know anything, right? She's in this place. He's there. He pulls a gun. What the hell are they supposed to do? The other thing as well is, like, if Pilkington was gonna kill Kate, if he has, he would want to kill Joe as well, because Joe's proof that he is what he is. Eventually, he will kill her. I don't see a way for her out of this if he stays alive, or if anyone from this OCG stays alive, because she is a direct threat. She's as deep as you get without being connected to the top. You see where I'm coming from? And then there's also the conversation about who's at the top. All the evidence is pointing towards... what's his bloody name? Ian Buckles. But it's not. It's not. It's just scapegoat. Ultimate bloody scapegoat. The original guy from season 1, my money's there, man. My money is still 110% there. If you get even a little bit close, that's it. That's why I'm so worried about AC-12. Even just a little bit close and you're done, man. I'm surprised that Kate or Steve or Ted haven't actually been murdered successfully. And I think Joe, ultimately, I think, even though she's done this, I still have hope that I'm going to like her in the end. Obviously, she's just gone completely against Kate, but in a situation like that, when you think about it, it's survive or die. Most people are going to pick survive. That's the whole point of the show. That's the whole point of this, like, if you get connected, there's no way out sort of thing. Like, once you're in, you know? So I think we've got to think from that perspective rather than think from a, oh my god, you just tried to hurt Kate sort of thing. Shoot, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a great way to sum it up. Jesus freaking Christ. Okay, thoughts with Dan. I'm doing this because, well, for actually a very good reason, I don't have access to my computer right now, so I'm using my phone. The reason I'm doing this is because I know for a fact, by the time I watch the next episode, I'm not going to have edited this one, so my thoughts aren't going to be complete, and I know there's more thoughts to talk about, so hear me out. First things first, there's a problem. If this whole, like, if there's two gunshots that have gone off, right? Kate and Pilkington's, which presumably we don't know because we didn't see. Theory this, right? If Kate gets shot and she's now unable to respond, say she gets put in a coma or some shit like that, it's Pilkington's word against hers. And we know what he's like. He can word his way out of freaking anything. So what does that mean? Is he going to be off again? Is this going to give him time to go out and escape through the OCG? You know, like, this could be huge and horrible at the same time. So that's thought number 1. Big problems there. Like, the fact that they've shot, if he's dead, there's also an issue because we kind of want him, we need him. I'm more worried if he's alive and Kate's the one who's been injured. I think that poses more of a problem for us. Thought 2 was actually about Ted. I thought about this before. This is just another random thought. In the reaction, I was sitting there like, oh my god, no way has he tried to bribe her to be quiet or something. I'm talking about him knowing or giving the money to Miss Corbett. But I've just realised this. Steve, there was a scene like Steve realised now, and I think I completely just blanked it. It's because he feels guilty, because he thinks he's the reason that Corbett ended up dead, because he went and said there was a rat. Is it the kindness of his heart, or is he feeling guilty? But she doesn't know, that's the thing. So I've just realised that that's an issue. Anyway, I don't know if that's legit, but that's what I thought on the way while I'm on my walk. But yeah, anyway, this has been Thoughts with Dan. If I have any more thoughts, I'll gladly start recording on my phone. Hope you've enjoyed this little outro. You know what, I quite enjoy this because it gives me extra time to think, and I can go out and walk the dog and properly put together some theories. Like I said, that's all from me, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.